All right, we're live. All right, let me get this video shared out as we normally do, and we will get on with the sketch. All right, I think Twitter is shared out. Let's see if we can get Facebook shared out here. All right, got a few, a few shares out there. Let me see if I can get rolling on this guy now. Just thought of something I need to add to my to-do list. All right, now that I got that added. Good morning, Cameron. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody's ready to get back at the old grindstone here. So I'm doing a commission where I am trying to get the likeness of person commissioning this and his girlfriend into Joker and Harley here. Hello, Justin. Thanks for tuning in. Funny enough, I just wrote myself a note on your book. So I gotta get that sent off to Clay McDonald there. So how's everybody's Monday? How many folks decided to watch whatever that was that they called Morbius? Justin says, I thought Morbius was okay. And Cameron, yeah, I wouldn't even bother with streaming. I was not a fan. It not gonna spoil anything, but it just will say it doesn't add up by the time you get to the end of it. Thankfully, we've got a inexpensive theater here where we were able to go check it out. I think we saw it Friday morning, Friday afternoon, something like that. And I don't know, wasn't the biggest fan of it. Let's see. Cameron's excited to see Sonic 2 this weekend. I want to see that. I don't know when I'll get a chance to go see it, but I do want to see it. I really enjoyed the first one. I think we watched it on Amazon or something when it hit Prime, and thought it was a lot of fun. So definitely check out the second one at some point. Justin says, how was your birthday week? Hang out with Leslie Chow. Birthday week was good. I'm lost on the Leslie Chow part. Sorry. I know I should probably understand the reference, and I'm not with it this morning, so bear with me. The Hangover movies. Yeah, I gotcha. Nope. I think two of the dinners we did we had a drink each. That was about it. Um, Mostly just spent a lot of the time just kind of chilling out and not not working, which was nice for both of us. We got to do some other stuff. Um, if you're anywhere near Columbus or if the exhibit's going to come near you, man, definitely check out the Marvel thing they've got. For the life of me, I can't think of the title. It's like the Marvel, the like something superhero. I can't remember, but it is totally worth checking out. There's tons of original art in the exhibit. Um, a lot of you know super famous. What am I trying to think of? Super famous, like well-known covers that things everybody gravitates towards as being like top favorites of each part of the Marvel universe. Like Frank Miller's Wolverine cover from issue 1 is there. Um, some Frank Miller Daredevil stuff. There's a beautiful Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and I don't know how to pronounce the guy that painted it. Joe Chiodo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it anywhere near right. But that original is on display. It's just amazing artwork. And then all the stuff behind like the creation of the characters and how they impacted pop culture, things like that. Um, got movie costumes on display. Um, like both versions of the Captain Marvel costume, Thor and Hela's costumes, Mjolnir, a couple of the Captain America shields. Um, they were all used in making of the movies. They were all screen used. And you can actually see where like parts of the costume had kind of like wore off. They used it so much during filming that parts of it had just worn out. Like one of Tom Holland's Spider-Man costumes, like the little like rubber texture that they add to the costume. Like I don't know if it was because of where they may have had like a harness or something, but parts of it were just wore off in certain areas, and just neat to see the little details like that. And they had props, like they had the one of the actual props for the Tesseract was on display. Um, just I don't know, all sorts of really cool stuff. So if it comes to a town near you, or if you're near Columbus, go check it out. anybody watching signed up for the newsletter, you got a special sneak peek of some stuff on the horizon. New exclusive cover coming in May. Some behind the scenes look at some of the Scarlet Hunter stuff we got going on. I've been sitting here, I thumbnailed I think like 4 more pages this morning, 3 or 4 more pages. I guess 4 more pages. No, 3 more. Yeah. So got a few of those knocked out this morning while I was like setting up this commission here. "2022 tour does not come west." No, it does not. I have not gotten any invitations or seen anything that fits the schedule that going to allow me to go west. So definitely highly encourage let your local convention promoters know that you want to see me there. Um, was approached to do a con in New Jersey, and that seemed to fit with the schedule and stuff. So I'll be doing that for the first time. Um, Justin, remind me again what area you're in, and are there any good cons there? I gotta check again today. I was checking throughout the weekend. I'm looking, hopefully, get back to WonderCon. Um, I really enjoyed it the first time we went out, and would love to get back. So trying to find out when applications are going to be available. Utah, just north of Salt Lake City. Type in this and can see our Capitol building. Nice. I don't, like I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the area. I have no idea. Are there any good cons around there? Um, any cons you can bug and say, hey, this guy should be at the show. I don't know. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it doesn't. Um, FanX is my local con, but heavily celeb con. They own 4 US cons now. Vegas is now September. I do like the idea of doing Vegas. Now let's move to September. That's just gonna make it so much harder for us to do because we're considering it in, I don't know, what is it, May, June, whatever the original dates were before they rescheduled it. Which I don't know. Did they give a reason why they rescheduled it? I was kind of curious about that. Um, but yeah, it's when you get into stuff being in the school year, it gets a little tricky for us. Steph only gets 3 personal days, and so something that requires a lot of travel gets to be a real trick to try to do. So I'm really hoping that WonderCon could pan out because that's spring break next year. What's up, Rob? Book stuff back in January, now $250 to change. Ouch. Do not want to go toe to toe with Reed Pop and Dallas Fan Expo. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, trying to reschedule stuff, flights or um, hotels, any of that mess. New weekend is huge EDM festival, hence the higher prices. Oh, geez. They did not plan that too strategically. Ahmad, good morning. Justin, yes, one day we will meet. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully get back into the swing of stuff before too long. I know really tricky after seeing, the I don't want to say turnout, but I guess that's kind of what I'm going for of doing C2E2, and it was like half the attendance, but that was a regulation, and then it was just slow throughout the weekend. We still did well, and part of that was through doing Clan McDonald stuff naturally, but it's definitely some tricky stuff to navigate right now. So hopefully we'll find something out west. I do enjoy making my way out there. It's just trying to find something that's going to fit all the different parameters. Morning, Husto. So this commission is the person that commissioned it. I'm drawing him and his girlfriend as Harley and Joker, and he wants to be surprised. So hopefully he hasn't tuned into the live stream. Kind of gave him a heads up this morning what I was working on, what I had planned for it, but he wants to be surprised for the rest of it. So I'll ask everybody's here their opinion. Since it is a likeness, and Joker and Harley are typically dyed white, painted white, whatever the case is, based on whatever origin. Do I go with that? Do I do their faces in a stark white like that? So if this were you and being drawn as Joker or Harley, what would you want to see? Right now, I'm leaning towards going white because I think it'll really pop off the cover pretty well. Rob says I would want to be white. All right. Justin says yes, Joker and Harley all the way they look. All right. Seems hard right now. CMC has done a few ops recently and not many takers. Definitely looks like people. I'm guessing you're saying that, I think what everybody's feeling is like definitely a difficult situation with everything going on, which I totally get. Which makes it again a little tricky of like looking at different cons and making that plan to travel and all that mess. Rob, I totally agree. I think the white would work. And Husto, yes. All right, so that's the route I'm gonna go. Appreciate it, guys. Kind of struggling. Like, would people really want that? It's like it's gonna look a little bit like them, but I do up their faces and that full on Joker white, and I think I'll go the whole route. The green hair, the white faces. I think I'll still do her. I don't know. Might go the white route on the rest of her skin. Kind of giving her, I guess, like the new 52 costume because I wanted to show her face, but it's kind of also going with an outfit she was wearing in the reference picture. Husto, the Marvel place, Kosai. It's here in Columbus. Center of Ohio or Center of Science and Industry. It might be Center of Ohio Science and Industry. I don't remember exactly what the acronym is. But yeah, it's as far as I know, I think it's a traveling exhibit. It's here through the end of May, and I think it picks up and goes somewhere. Because I keep failing on the name of it, I'm gonna look real quick because it's called the Marvel something or other. Okay, so yes, it's the Center of Science and Industry, Marvel Universe of Superheroes. So well, check out like your local. I don't know. Like this thing is it's called the Center of Science and Industry. It's a science museum. So if you've got something like that in your neighborhood or whatever, they might be bringing it there. I don't know where I was traveling. There might be a website just for it. I'm assuming there is because it is a big production, and it's actually put on by Marvel. Because everybody at Marvel's involved. Joe Quesada, Kevin Feige, all that. They are all roped into it. It is all set up to both reflect the comics and the movie side of it. All that stuff is part of the exhibit. It is a heck of a lot of fun. I think we've probably spent about an hour and a half going through it. Um, it's just really cool taking all the original art, see all the costumes, read all the backstories. Yes, there is merchandise available. When you get out of the end of the exhibit, um, they have somebody set up there with, again, this thing travels around, so it comes pretty well stocked with t-shirts, pops, um, plushies. Um, there were books. There's a book on the exhibit you can pick up. Um, so it's just like going to any other kind of gallery exhibit where you can pick up like kind of a program book basically. But I mean, it's a hefty like 2-inch thick program book basically of everything that's in the exhibit talking about it. Um, there's a bunch of stuff on displays where you can like it's like giant iPads. You can swipe through stuff and look at stuff like the one I thought was pretty cool is like they have the origin of how they came up with Black Panther, and you see one of the original designs, and I found out that they brought back the original design. I'm trying to remember what they were going to call him. He had a different name, but then that character actually showed up in like the '90s run of Black Panther. Just really interesting facts and stuff like that. Stuff set up to look like Jack Kirby's, original desk, and some like personal mementos from Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, some other artists, but just tons and tons of original artwork on loan from various collectors and whatnot. Rob, hey, awesome! Glad you got the field guide. I hopefully didn't throw you off when I sent the Amazon link to you. I was sending that to you so you could get like a look at the insides of it and whatnot to get a better idea what it was. Appreciate you making the purchase either way, but that was just an easy way for me to show you what some more of the book was. Ahmad, yeah, it's an awesome exhibit. Definitely, if it comes to your neck of the woods, check it out. It's just so cool to see that stuff up close and see like some of the covers back in the day when they were doing the paste up with like the titles and stuff. Like there was a cover. It was one of the Jack Kirby covers. Like the characters were pasted on, and then the background, and then the title, and then all the different like little bits of trade dress, the logos and all that stuff. And it was just layers upon layers upon layers of just stacks of Bristol board and photocopies all glued together, and it's crazy to see that up close in person, and seeing some artwork. They have one page that I caught. It was a Mark Bagley page from New Warriors, and I think it was Nova shows up, and it showed how they did color holds back in the day. It was actually like a layer of acetate with the special effects that were going to be laid down in a separate color on top of the inks. It's just really neat to see that stuff. It was just, I don't know, it was a lot of fun to go through and check all that stuff out. And I took tons and tons of photos, which a lot of you probably saw me posting all the photos. I posted like probably like a couple hundred photos. Yeah, so much went into making covers back in the day, and it's just so crazy. And Jack Kirby did stuff huge. I mean, most of his stuff was probably at least 13 by 19, if not jumping up to like 18 by 24 realm. I mean, it was huge stuff. Rob, awesome. I'm glad you liked the Mothman print. We're gonna have some more of that type of stuff coming up in the Kickstarter. Um, I was, and I'll give you guys a quick little preview because I'm totally running over my usual 30 minutes, but I got up to page 18 in thumbnails today, so going through getting the next book worked on so that hopefully this summer we can launch the book. If you guys haven't checked out the newsletter, I definitely implore you to do so. Should be posted up on my page. I shared the newsletter. You should be able to follow that link and sign up for the newsletter. But we put out a preview of a brand new variant cover we've got coming out in May. Some of you saw the previews of stuff if you're watching on the live streams before we went on spring break here. I showed off the original to the cover, so some of you got a little insight into what it is. And if you watched the live sale video, we mentioned it. But we put a little sneak preview in the newsletter, and we did previews of 4 different covers for the next Scarlet book. Well, various covers and whatnot that's going to be used anyway. Working on doing new covers for the reprints that we're going to hopefully have in June ahead of the Kickstarter. But yeah, I've rambled on for 37 minutes here, so I need to check out so I can get back to the covers that are on the to-do list here. But yes, Justin, the summer of Forney, we're going to try to make it that way as much as we can. But guys, thanks again so much for tuning in. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back, start inking the sketch cover and start rolling through the commission list once again. Rodney and I should be on for Thursday Night Throwdown, Friday Night Draw this week. I'm going to start working on some new pieces. So come in, hang out for that. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and we will catch you all on the next one.